Welcome back, adventurers. I'm an adventurer like you, and I'm playing Crusader Kings 3. We're continuing our saga of the Rurikid dynasty. And we have our Tsar here, because he finally came around to forming the empire of the Rus. A large and mighty empire. So yes, he got a lot of prestige from this. And he is considering what to do with his son who attempted murder on his father. Yeah. I have a son who tried to kill me. He was found out and he abandoned that criminal plan, but he's still a criminal who needs to be punished. So what shall we do with him? The other concern that is on our mind is how to merge our faiths, just like we merged our cultures, the Slavic and the Norse, into the Rus culture. We also need to merge the Slavic faith with the Azatru faith to have like one faith for the empire that will lead us forward and into the feudal era. Okay, so those are our considerations right now. And we have a new player heir, right? We appointed Hastein. He is a good diplomat. He even is august. He is intelligent. He has two problems. One vice. He likes to drink too much. And that's not good for a ruler, but he is a good military leader. He's a poet. He's intelligent. And all that. So yes, he is good. Another problem is he took on a concubine when he probably shouldn't have. One that already had a child with someone else. And that, okay, gave him a couple of daughters, but then went back to her former lover or whatever and produced a son. So I have disinherited this son because I do not want somebody who's not of our line to inherit. And that means Frodi is next in line after his father. And he is a genius. So that is nice. Trusting is not so good for a ruler maybe, but alright. It is what it is. My problem is with the son after Hastein, Sigbjørn. Sigbjørn is a known criminal, and Sigbjørn should pay for his crimes, right? He attempted to murder me. He hasn't paid for his crimes yet. I don't know why all my family would lose 15 opinion of me if I do the right thing and punish my child who tried to kill me. Another option would be to denounce him, which would give all members of our dynasty an imprisonment reason against him. So we just need a little bit more renown to get there, and that's what I think we should do. In the meantime, we are now the Tsar. Yeah, we have low control down here. And I think, yeah, these are feudal already, which is very interesting. This way we would get more tax, and we can't upgrade that. That 225. Okay, let's do that. And here we have buildings that are currently disabled. And we could build here a Bulgarian rotunda, because they are Orthodox. It's not that we want to encourage Abrahamic faiths in our realm. we are leaning a different way. But development growth and control growth are definitely good things, so I think we should do that. It costs a bit of money, but if we get more control over this area, that would definitely help. And here we have the trio: a castle, a temple, and a city. This development growth, what we need is more control growth. This is nice, but yeah. So here they're already full. And it is my woman Rurikid who got a hold of this. They already have the trade port here. That's very nice. And there is a rotunda here already. Okay, that's good. We can improve it. Then let's do that. Alright. Let's focus on the main part of our realm now. Alright. I think we should hold a feast. Right? We have the empire. We should hold a feast. Send the invitations. A cheery gathering. The guests are gathered in the great hall, lords and ladies from near and far reaches of the realm. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, friends. Collateral damage. I have barely managed to sit down at my seat when I hear a howl emanating from Jarl Zbyslava of Minsk. I see. It would seem she and Tsarita Bergthora have really gotten into it, as Zbyslava is receiving a proper woman handling from Bergthora. Oh my goodness. Too late I realized their martial dance has paved its way straight through the branch of the Tree of Life standing off the rock Alatur. This one that I have on display. That's not good. I motion for my guards to separate the two, hissing and clawing at each other. The duo is presented in front of me, all the while throwing blame on one another for starting the fight. Tsarita Bergthora, how could you? Why would you let her provoke you, Zbyslava? And these things happen. It wasn't my favorite piece. No. Of course, I'm not siding against my wife. Yeah. Okay, and we have another. We can ransom Adriana. Okay, we're 37. Do it. Oh, nice music. Friedrich. As Friedrich's eyes widen at my words, I realized what I have just said about Svanhild. I said something about Svanhild, my daughter. I struggled to push my tankard away. I've had too much. I tried to get up, bubbling later. Don't trust a word I say. What have I done? Friedrich learns about Svanhild's disputed heritage secret. She's my daughter, isn't she? Or maybe one of her children. Yes, she's an adulteress. Oh. One of her children is not Kari's. Interesting. Would it say that now? Huh. No. Ah, see. This one is apparently my friend Euphemie's child. Okay. I guess that's alright. That would mean actually that Svanhild, my daughter, is a criminal. According to our faith, this is a criminal offense. So I should put her in prison? What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Jarl Ulvia. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seemed to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with him. What a good evening. And I grew closer to forming a friendship with him. That is great. As my guests depart, with everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my wife Backthora to thank for much of its success, despite being in a brawl. And I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. Until next time, and I gained a trait Eager Reveler. That is very nice. And I'm being raided. What about her? She is a known criminal, and she hasn't paid for her crimes. Well, I guess her spouse has every right to imprison her. Right. So why should I intervene? Asatu also has that, right? See? Adultery, criminal. Yeah. Okay. Raiders. Oh yeah, no. This is because we were having a war here. And he was there in the area that we tried to gain and that we got. And then he was already raiding there before the war was over. So then it triggered this thing. But he's not actually trying to raid me. A holy shadow to fill. Good, and I attend a small ceremony today for a local saint. And I'll admit the whole god Theodosia certainly took their time going through the heroic sagas. Despite that, Gurid remained fully attentive to the morals and teachings. I remember to say her lines along with everyone else. Gurid, Hafrid's daughter, and Hafrid is my niece. Okay. She is my half-brother Ingvar's granddaughter. Okay. She knows her place at the fore. With devotion you will find purpose. All earthly matters should come before the Hofgodi's prattle. You're doing a diplomacy education. I guess ambitious. I mean, I'm not too invested in this. I have another learning perk, that's great. And the Frugal King again, this story. Okay. Let's do the perk first. We are faithful. Yeah, we are interested in matters of faith. We go to the temple very often. And we'll go down to profit. That's our goal. Hopefully we will get there before we die. But we have no thyself, so. We are amassing quite a bit of piety, but we want that perk to get 50% off at reforming a faith. The Frugal King Tamar had been studying the records of long-past kings of the local region, and she was intrigued by one in particular. Very little was recorded of the king in question, just a name and a statement that he was so wise he managed to rule for 100 years. Yes, it seems we have this book in our library, and a lot of kids find it, read it, and are inspired by this story. Tamar has a personal theory that he managed to live so long only because the king was very conscientious. So that he only took what he needed. Because he wasn't greedy, nobody envied him, and because he ate only when he needed to, he remained fit and healthy. We should all watch our health in body and character. Temperate is a good trait to have, Tamar. Yes. She's my daughter. I need to really keep an eye on him. She's my daughter with Gunes, who is from the family of Kazakhstan. Right? So she may be Asatu and Rus, but she definitely has the Kazakhstan legacy also in her. The other options are diligent and gregarious. Diligence also, but let's go with temperate. There's nothing wrong with that. My grandson is under attack. We are Egil of Vepsia. Okay. Egil, you're up there, and one of your vassals wants to get out from under you. Yeah, that happens. These factions are very weak, except for the Russian Orthodox populists. But they're still too weak to send an ultimatum, and unless one of the rulers joins them, which is very unlikely, they won't be a problem. Yes, of course a dead vassal cannot join hostile factions. Nice sip of my coffee. All right, what's next? We did a feast, right? Our stress has been lowered. That is good. I want to develop my capital. I gain stress again, but we definitely want to develop our capital. Here we are at 15 already, so that is good. I'm going to keep developing that. And how are we doing with our city planning? About 8 years. Nice. I think we should go on a pilgrimage, right? I think we should go on a pilgrimage. Prepare for the journey. Shall we go to Sigtunir, a Jorvik, a Paderborn, or perhaps just at Königard, because it is nearby. But we are the emperors. We should make an appearance, right? As I prepare for my journey, I know that I will travel safely under the protection of the gods. Although I will not be gone for long, I pray for the well-being of the realm in my absence. Well, what kind of absence? My son is under attack, yeah. Okay. A rude story passed by the campfire. One of my fellow travelers, okay, is telling a story he once heard about some tsar who raucous laughter. They all fell silent. All silent when I approached, except for the storyteller. Ah, don't worry, my lord. You are nothing like the boar in this story. It's about the tsar of these lands. Really now, tell me more of this tsar, and I lose 14 stress. Guards fed my whip, or perhaps it is time I found others to travel with. Different cultures. Yeah, go with another thing. I was thinking, should we change our personal deity? Because we have been a devotee of Thor, stewardship and prowess, that's still good, right? Fertility and control growth. I don't need the fertility, but the control growth would be nice. Odin, intrigue. No, I think the control growth would be nice. Yeah. So while I'm on my pilgrimage, I'm thinking about this. I have formed my empire. I don't need to focus that much on military matters. Of course, we still need to defend our realm, but Lord and Protector. Yes, I do spend quite a bit of piety on that, though. But so be it. That's what Åsbjørn would do, I think. Propose an alliance. This is Piotrovich of the Chervonaya. Okay, and where are you? The arrival? Yeah, you're just next to me. You have a high chieftain title, but you only have like one county. And you want an alliance. No, that would just protect you. It wouldn't bring me anything. No. How about you just become my vassal if you want my protection? But that you won't do. So, get lost. The arrival. I'm finally here. Body and soul at the great temple of Königard. It was such a far, long travel from my palace, right? As the Hofgordi offers me blessings, I reflect on everything that had to happen for the gods to bring me here at this moment in time. I have walked the holy path, and I gained back some of that piety that I lost in my decision to change who I devote myself to. Yeah, well, Ulfrek, you're not really excellent at anything. You're good, but you're not excellent. I like you, despite you being paranoid, but yeah, there's only so much we can do. Betrothed can marry Bragi with Asta. Okay. If we set that up, it's probably fine. Raiders, where are you going? Where are you from and where are you going? Babrushk. Chieftain Åsbjørn. Steinson of Babrushk. Oh, you're one of my vassals, or one of my vassals' vassals. Okay, never mind. The return. My journey has been a long one, but I have finally come home again. While much remains the same, something has changed in how the Gorda and Hofgorda treat me. I've undergone the journey of a holy man, and they insist it has changed something about me, whether I can see it myself or not. It is good to be home. Okay, I can assign a guardian. Let's do that. Rogenfried, my granddaughter. There. Granddaughter, charming, diplomacy or intrigue. You want to study intrigue? Then we shall find you. First of all, let's get you to study language. Yeah, Finnic is fine. And let's get you an intriguing tutor. Like my niece Malusha. Or my granddaughter Thora. I don't want paranoid. I guess probably Thora then. We're not too concerned about this one. And there is a dangerous faction now. A faction to install High Chieftain Tur of Savo on the Finlandi throne. Yes, of course. I was expecting that at some point, but I'll just fight him if it comes to it. Loyalist faction, that is good. Who are loyal? Wait a moment here. Spislava is loyal, despite me having blamed her for the brawl that she was in with my wife. And Chieftain Dragan of Rusa, that's great. But none of these seem dangerous. The Russian Orthodox ones? The peasant rebel. Which is it? Zvyaha, Okshica, and Chernobyl. So that's right in my core duchy. In 10 months. Okay, my prisoner Marco has died in my dungeon. Do I have any more prisoners that I need to deal with? Oh, look at that. It's just a little boy. Can I get a ransom for you? A weak hook. Loarea. And your father died. And his skull cracked open by High Chief de Skjoldberg of Levelia, one of my vassals. Wow, that's a good one. But yeah, I don't want to keep you in my prison. I don't need anything from you, actually. Renounce your claims. Your claim on Lapushna. Lapushna. Oh, that's part of my lands now. Yeah. Renounce your claims and I will let you go. You. What is your problem? You have a claim on Mesembria. That's also mine. Same deal with you. Renounce your claims and I will let you go. Tepes, you were just a soldier, right? You were just a soldier. I have no need for you. And nobody wants to pay for you. I guess I shall execute you. That gives me some piety. Behead. And this one, same deal here, right? Nobody wants to pay for you, so this one we shall boil alive. Alright. I'm such a pious man. Hey, Queen is taken prisoner. Susma. He's a neighboring ruler and he's been taken prisoner by Alistar of Kotayoki, who is in my realm. So that's good. Yeah, they're finally getting that bit of land. It seems they're going for it. Are they? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, great. There we go. See? It's mine now. Nice. We just need this bit. This bit here. An unforeseen tragedy. Who are the spouse of my son and the concubine, right? Of my son and heir Hastan has passed away. All those carefully crafted plans have been crushed by hell's fickle impulse. What carefully crafted plans? It was a disaster. Yeah, rest in peace. I mean, it's sad for her children, of course, but... I dream of the desert. And now they're waging war here in the north as well, okay? That's fine. My liege, my journey to Africa is underway, and I have joined a camel train traversing the width of the land. I send to you a piece of jewelry one of my fellow travelers granted me, a most delicate necklace covered in ostrich shell beads. I suppose you haven't seen an ostrich. Fine, I will wear it myself. Or I give it to Tsaritsa Bergthua, and she will become the owner of the necklace of ostrich shell beads, and she gains attraction that way. I shall wear it myself. Yeah, I sent you to do something for the realm, right? How are we doing with our military? We're doing just fine. My perceptive friend, sitting by Kunagunda's side, my friend Kunagunda. Okay, talking about party she has attended, seeing her smile passionately as our eyes meet, my heart starts beating faster, and going by her blush, I'm not the only one feeling the sudden tension. I will make this moment last for as long as I can, or so. About what you were saying, yeah, I mean, we're friends, right? It's inappropriate. Unless I want to make her my concubine, but I don't think we want to go that route. And I have this. I have a new trinket. Right, so I only have place for 4 trinkets apparently. This gives me a little bit of prestige. That gives me a bit more. This gives me clergy opinion. And this gives me disease resistance. Yeah, I guess instead of the clergy opinion. Unequip this one, equip this one. Why is it like that? I wanted this too, yeah. Okay, there we go. 23 years. My armor. My Bishlama armor plus +3, prestige plus 0.1. Maybe this one. We should also get this repaired. And we should get this repaired. Alright, good. How about my crown? The host crown. I have many swords and other weapons. Prowess and Spear of Judgment. Prowess prestige. I think I shall take this one for a while. This one desperately needs repair. Well, let's do it. We have money. And if not, we can always go raiding. Okay, we need something here. Regalia. We are now a Tsar, so we need regalia. The beautiful morning rising over Colonel Guard convinces me to go riding for the day, just for the sheer pleasure of it. I should invite a companion to join me in this outing. And we have a renowned physician now. So should that be my son Starkad or my lover Feodosia? Starkad is my younger sons. We need to set him up with a spouse. Or Feodosia, who is my Rikskollegin. I think I will go riding with my son. I'm still teaching him, right? Tutoring him, so maybe this can teach him something. Hunting rabbits. Our leisurely ride takes us along a gently sloping hill. What looked from afar like pebbles turned out to be rabbits, and lots of them, scurrying into their holes as we draw near. I propose we snatch a few and earn our own feast. Did you pack a bow? I asked Starkad. Darn it, no, I did not think of it, he admits. Worry not, I say. You can take mine. We dismount and prepare to wait until the rabbits return to the surface. I pull out my short bow and hand it over to Starkad, who tests the string with a frown. Beggars cannot be choosers, I say with a smile. It's a fair bit bigger and tighter than what you're used to, I reckon. I'm not a little child, quips Starkad. No, he's not. He's 14 now. So offer him some help with the bow, and he might gain opinion of me. He insists to shoot the bow by himself. Yeah, that's fair enough. And I step back and give him the freedom to hunt as he deems fit. Soon enough, rabbits start re-emerging from the warrens. Starkad wisely waits until they move closer, but the awkwardness of my larger-than-ideal bow utterly ruins his stance and aim. The first 5 arrows are well wide of the mark, and Starkad drops the bow disgusted. Try to console him? No. Remind Starkad you offered help. Okay, whatever. I want to commission an artifact. And I want to commission a regalia. Hire a local artisan. Okay. Billet. Billet. Okay. I hope he's good at his job. Speaking of jobs, do we have any more jobs here that need to be filled? A cupbearer and a court poet. My niece Hafrid. Okay. You shall be our court poet. And cupbearer, I should have a cupbearer as a Tsar, right? My woman Veleslava, my nephew Ketelmund, my daughter Thuri. I guess my daughter Thuri, although she is currently sick. Another bodyguard, a personal champion, court artificer. Indios is average. Okay, I will take ballot. Let's see what that leads to. should get news from Africa soon. Azar, Kuzar, and Populist have disbanded, and Tamar increased her learning, inspiration, someone to impress. Lately, my efforts to impress have fallen flat. My friendship with Jar Orvir is still standing on shaky ground. It's a mess. However, I've got a brilliant idea. I'll have my beneficiary Billet add a dedication to the masterpiece he is making. The flattered dedicatee will be deeply touched by my generosity and munificence, and will have no choice but to like me more. I'll find other ways. The empires, the tsardoms, regalia, should be not about that kind of personal matters. Increased our rank. Ingrid, my niece, Siegsdottir. Valdemar, what were you doing in Braniboer? Okay. Inspiration, Fickle Philip. I bump into a very grave-looking bill at my Mestel Smith, hoping that he doesn't bring ill news of the splendid regalia he should soon have ready for me. Oh, there you are, my liege. I have hit a wall in my work. Nothing major. My ideas have gone to ground as the pressure mounts, he laughed nervously. I just need some inspiration. Mighty Tsar, might you have some prior examples I could examine? I know what you need, and we go... What? We shall have some fun. Yeah. Real inspiration comes from within. To the Great Hall. To the Great Hall we shall go. Out with the old. I show Bellet around my Great Hall, taking great pride in his luxury and the various riches on display. Svanhild insisted on coming and watches from afar, winching each time an object is improperly handled or misidentified. He does a few rounds of the room before returning to me crestfallen. My liege, there is nothing here that stands out to me. Is there anything else? There must be some junk lying around. Svanhild, any suggestions? Or what a waste of time. Svanhild, any suggestions? Might be of slightly lower quality. Okay, he finds poor metal. That's a shame. My skilled son and heir, Jarl Hastein, has proven himself highly capable, especially in matters of diplomatic nature. There are some projects I would like to undertake in the chiefdom of Ustjuk, my liege. With your blessing, of course. Take the reins, yes. Do it. A visit to a gambling den? In a seedy area of town, the top floor of the grain warehouse comes to life after dusk with excited patrons looking to try their luck at dice. People from all walks of life assemble here, knowing they will become rich. Go in, I feel lucky, or no, I resist this temptation. Yeah, I shouldn't go in because I will lose my money. I just know it. Spoiled for choice. Gurid and I are attending a fantastic dance this evening. There are many prominent guests and great food available for eating during conversation or when you are tired from dancing. Part of my duty as guardian is watching Gurid to make sure she is acting in accordance to etiquette. But, as I'm watching her, she is standing starstruck, her eyes fixed on another guest across the room. Well, it's my grandson Frody. No wonder you are starstruck. He's the genius of the family. Gurid cannot seem to decide on who to dance with at all. No one thing can hold her attention for long. Just go and dance with that guest already. And I need to do something about my stress. What else is here? Hafredruk is no longer your court poet. What happened to you? I've been overwhelmed by stress. Can we get this on pause? Yeah. My brother Ingvar died, that's why I gained stress. Ingvar? Huh. And Hafrid was his daughter. Okay, so she got all stressed out and she decided to leave. She's also a known criminal. Why? She's a fornicator. Ah. Okay, so I need someone new in that position. Who did you fornicate with? It doesn't say, huh? Okay. Inspiration realized. My lord, my beneficiary Nicandius announces his arrival in a surprisingly loud voice. He proudly holds a package securely wrapped in cloth. I return from Africa with an artifact from my journey. I take the bulky bundle into my hands and loosen the cords before peeling layer after layer of fabric. Inside is a tapestry. Nicandius puffs his chest as he weaves me a tale about his traveling companion who was a master tailor. Their shared adventure inspired the chosen motifs on this tapestry. Excellent tapestry, a large wool tapestry of excellent craftsmanship. The cloth depicts the turning point of the famous Battle of Rafala, won by Tsar Åsbjørn against Ofe. So, against the Norseman adventurers that invaded our country, right? Dynasty Opinion Court Grandeur bonus. That's very nice. This is magnificent. It's a masterwork, definitely, yes. Nice. Before we forget, I can just do this and go to the empty ones. I need a court poet and there's nobody. There is nobody. Okay. Vanilla character search is a bit faster. Is there a poet who we can invite? Actually, it doesn't matter where they're from. All within diplomatic range. And we don't have the one here that says wants to join court. Yeah, but she is near death herself. Rank. No, not rank. Maybe learning. I'm not sure what it goes by. And I probably should have them. Well, it shouldn't matter. Let's see it this way. There is a 30-year-old physician who wouldn't join our court, of course. There is Princess Saxbo. No way. Tajik woman. She would come to our court. And Pelagiac Seros. These are also old. How about this monk? You would not join our court, obviously. You would, apparently. Let's see. Let's invite her. And then we have this matter here. We have a new banner. Our dynasty banner is in trouble. Repair that. We have an excellent tapestry. Yes. Work under bonus costume. I guess we should put it here. There you go. What are we doing with our court grandeur? Very nice. We ranked 5th in the world, even though we are a tribal court. And our amenities are only at the 2 out of 5. Second level. Nice. Of course, we ranked 5th because we are the largest empire in the world. Right? by far. Alright, let's see how this develops. I think we should send an expedition to go raiding. Get us some more money. Although we should keep some soldiers here because there is an... No, not this one. There's an infection about to explode. Can send an ultimatum at any time. Let's wait for the peasant rebel. And I have a mental break. Yes. I need something to rebalance my humors. I will recollect my thoughts in writing. Yeah, I gained a trade journaler, which is very good. I will recollect my thoughts in writing. Ideograph formation, that's so far away. Why would we care about that? Okay, you, my dear, shall be our poet. You're only average. Well, it's better than nothing, yes. And I need to do something about my stress, so I will go hunting. I'll go hunting. Errant heir. My son, Johann Hastein, went on ahead of the group, chasing a hart. I followed close behind him and find him standing above a commoner, tugging an arrow out of a poor woman's chest. As soon as he sees me, he hides the arrow behind his back. It was the hart, father, I swear. Soon enough, the rest of the party will catch up and demand an explanation. So Feodora here died, which is very sad. He was a great hunter, a master hunter. And a beautiful young woman. Hastein fought valiantly to save her. I saw it. Yeah, that's what I would say. Everyone believes me, of course. To the cocky Tsar Åsbjørn, we have been burdened with your oppressive laws for far too long. No more, we are done paying you taxes. Once your coffers dry up, and your larders are empty, you will wish that you had treated us more fairly. Never. Just war declared, rally the troops. And yeah, that's the loyalists join us. And I will go. This is Ladijin, Smolsky. Okay. Move this rally point closer to the capital. Is that even possible? Yeah, that's possible. Okay. I want just my men at arms, right? And raise these. They're itching for a fight too, I bet. Sigbjorn, my marshal. Yeah, that's your job. Oh, we actually have enough renown now. Okay, let's send them over here. Where is their leader? You. Where are you? Oh, you're over there. Okay. Why are you going this way? Let's see where he's going. And we're returning from the hunt. I return home reinvigorated. That is great. And yeah. We are at a decent stress level. Although my friend Kungunda died, so I gained stress again. She died gout-ridden. And your vessel attacks foreign realm. The Latgalians. Okay. They're teaming up in Chernobyl. Is it Chernobyl or Chernobyl? Chernobyl, probably. The battle is over. Where did our war leader go? Where are you now? You sneaked away, huh? Yeah. That I really hate this mechanic where the war leader over the peasant revolt will just teleport to another army of his. Inspiration realized. Over here, my lord, my beneficiary ballot raised me waves me over with the white grin. I have toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. He presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. An ornate regalia set of fine craftsmanship. It consists of a silver scepter. A silver scepter set with pieces of onyx, a linen cloak that has been embroidered with a silk thread, and a large onyx capuchon necklace. Okay, whatever. The regalia gives me prestige plus spouse opinion. Okay, nice. Lovely. Wait a moment. I need to put that on, right? Yeah. There you go. Nice. We have a full set. And we can assign a guardian for Yefrosinia. It's definitely not an Asatur or Rus name. That's a later Russian name derived from Greek. But alright, whatever. What do you want? You also want intrigue. Alright. Who do we have for intrigue? Thora. And there was another one. Feodora. Yeah, also a Greek name that has been Russified. And you also want intrigue. Why does everyone suddenly want intrigue? Slovenian language. Maybe we have, yeah, Greek or Mortbin, the Volga Finnic language. That would be useful. And you also want that. Go with her. Done. And we have another battle and we win and it's over. It is over. There we go. Enforced demands, so be it. And yes, you're a good soldier, but you went against me. I will impale you. There you go. True to my nickname. Disband. Oh, it's grown up. Stargard has come of age. Ah yes, the son that I went on the rabbit hunt with. He is zealous, ambitious and brave. My goodness. Not bad. Skilled tactician. We should find you a good spouse. You are lacking in learning, especially diplomacy, in everything else except martial. Let's find you a good spouse. Somebody who is not older than 25. Younger would be better. Yes, someone who is female. And since you are zealous, right? Someone who's Asatul, probably. Gudja of Nordmark. In learning. That's a good option, although she is lowborn. Okay. Capitolina Ning. We have Kraka Bodvarsdottir. Yes. The dynasty Aarhus. Danish. Could be worse. Then I have granddaughters, but you are my son, right? No? Oh, you're not my son. You just have the same name as my son. Oh. Yeah, because that would have been a bit too soon. So since you're not my son, Yeah, go with Kraka. This Kraka. Will not be born into a house. You're lowborn. Oh, okay, then take her. Yeah. Done. I should have looked closer. He will invite you to a feast at my court in Salinis. Salinis, probably. Karjala. Okay, it will be my pleasure. I am an eager reveler now, so it better be worth my time. So we are... What is it? It's this one, right? Oh? Yeah. Who is here? After extensive conversation over our delectable dishes, Chieftain Boucle expresses that he finds me most learned and wise, and that my utterances are always of inestimable worth to those less well read than I. Yeah, how do you think I made it to Tsar? A holy shadow to fill. Fredis is again somebody who I am teaching. She knows her place at the 4. Yeah, I don't need more stress, really. What is my... Oh, there. Stress level 61. You're doing diplomacy. Yeah, whatever. Ah, there is nothing like a feast. It reminds us all of what is good in life, and the company's not too bad either. At least those seated close to me seem to think so. You are something special, Åsbjørn. And Chieftain Karpa tells me. Chieftain Boucle and Chieftain Hela nod their heads in agreement. I just do what feels right. And I lose stress. Great. The dilemma. The feast is dwindling down, and I find myself deep in conversation with my feeble vassal High Chieftain Karpa. He inquires about my opinion on the blessings of family, a subject he is deeply interested in himself. A subject that fascinates me as well. Returning home. What a feast I will remember the day spent in High Chieftain Karpa's halls for a long time to come. Now is the time to wash up the traces of merriment and wine, and once more resume my duties as Lord of the Realm. Farewell, my friend. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. And my son Starkad has grown up, and I need to find him a spouse too. So let's do that. And he became a charismatic negotiator. He is lustful and shy, which is a difficult combination, and diligent. But if he applies himself, he can overcome his shyness. It will give him some stress. It can be done, I know. So, a spouse for you. Well, we would indeed want somebody who is under 25. All religions. That doesn't matter too much. But we would want someone who is not lowborn, and preferably who has inheritable traits. Okay. So then we have these 33 candidates. He is intelligent, right? So we have some intelligent girls here. Probably something we want to keep an eye. There's also this beautiful albino girl. And I have a genius kid in my court. Yeah, I don't want him to wait 15 years though. He is lustful, he needs someone now. Or at least soon. Intelligent, yeah, these are also very young. but she is zealous. Yeah, so if we do instead of that, we do each different 5, then we only have 8. We have a Bulgarian Asaturgo, Violeta Paleologos. Ah. The daughter of one of my mayors. Newly acquired mayors. She's also lustful, and she's robust. Yeah, maybe go with this one. All right. Marriage is accepted. And that will conclude this episode. Thank you for watching. How are we doing with our focus? We're almost at the next one. That's great. So just a few more episodes to go, I think, and then we can make our choice for a religion. Well, make sure you are subscribed, like the video, and stay in touch. See you next time.